So how do you feel about this so far, Art? Let's do Art first because I'm gonna see if Doug, are you gonna get ready for the giveaway thing?
Oh, we should save Art for last because I feel like I have the most questions to ask Art.
All right, sweet. All right, you go first then.
I think in terms of content-wise, I think it's good. So what they announced how they're going to be splitting the main Archon quest over 3, and they said they were going to decrease the time between the patches. So I think that'll address some of the dead zone concerns that people have, like where they just come back for a bit and then they just don't play Genshin until the next one. I think that'll be nice, and hopefully they've taken on some of the feedback regarding like their story quests. Like, I still think like the lore is good, right? If we compare it to a lot of other games, but some of like the side characters and stuff, hopefully they'll flesh them out a little bit more and make it a bit more unified in the grand scheme of things. I think that like even the storytelling in the Golden Archipelago was pretty decent. So I think they definitely are getting better. In terms of gameplay mechanics themselves, I'm really looking forward to seeing how Dendro changes not just the meta, but like in terms of, you know, low investment, high investment, like where the new Dendro compositions now sit, and what the sort of relative damage ceiling of the new Dendro Electro reactions are going to be like versus vape and reverse vape and melt and that sort of thing. I'm interested to.
You mean like regards to Quicken, right?
Comes out. Yeah, with the Quicken, Catalyze, all that sort of stuff. Aggravate, I've already forgotten the names there. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with events. Hopefully, like we always say every patch, maybe some more permanent content.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think that maybe they will work on a few more social features. I feel like, ever since the beginning, they've had so much potential for the social aspect of the game, but they haven't really capitalized on it.
Yeah. So Gamma, your turn next.
My questions regarding it. Bleh, hard to talk. Not many. It was really just how the same with him. How like the new Dendro reactions and Dendro as an element is going to affect the meta and things like that. Like I want to know this more specifics about Quicken and the other one, Aggravate, was it?
Yes.
So it's like Quicken and Aggravate. Are they like the? So you got Catalyze, which is the reaction, right? When you have Dendro and Electro together, that's Catalyze. But if you add something after that, that's when it becomes Quicken or Aggravate, right?
No. So it seems that they have a name for these catalyzed reactions, is like everything. So you have Aggravate, and you have Spread, and you have Quickened.
Mm-hmm.
When you apply Electro and Dendro together in any order, enemies seem to become quickened, and then subsequent, so any application of Electro or Dendro after that will also just either spread or aggravate. And all of these reactions are just categorized under catalyzed.
Right.
I really hope they add more reactions. Like I hope Cryo and Dendro gets a reaction too at some point. Maybe not now, but
yeah. I think it's one of those things where we're just gonna have to test it out ourselves to understand what the hell this Quicken everything is. The catalyzes. More than
I don't even think that's the hard reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all I've got to say.
All right, before we continue on, maybe we can spot about 2 winners, and then you'll do me and Art, and then we'll do the final 2 winners. How does that sound for you, Doug?
Let's see.
All right, Chato. If you have done the raffles, we're gonna get the winners, the first 2 winners of the giveaway. So if you haven't done the raffle thing yet, just do it now. We're just gonna give you like 1 more minute-ish, I guess. Good luck for the welcome giveaway. I guess you know what? I'll just start talking anyways. I'm excited mostly for the story. When I play Genshin Impact, I stuck around because of the story. It's plain and simple. Exploration was pretty much like the second fiddle to it. But considering what have we seen so far, it doesn't seem like 3.0 are gonna give us a lot of things to explore. Actually, I think we're only just gonna be given 2 cities and 1 wild area, and that's about it for 3.0. Hence, they're decreasing it to a 5-week period for 3.0, 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, and whatnot. Hopefully, that 1 week cutoff is enough for us to be entertained. And have us entertained enough to explore the Sumeru in the current version and then move on to the next side. Usually because of how small they could be, a lot of people just kind of end up exploring everything in one day. That might be a bit of an issue, you know. Just take your time, guys. Take your time. It's one of those things that we should definitely take your time, but we know it's not going to be taking any time. Very excited about the lore.
First came out, I definitely took my time.
Very excited about the lore. Assuming from what we saw from the Harbinger's trailer, I'm expecting Ildatori here. Honestly, if I don't see Ildatori and Sumeru, I'm going to flip. Well, that's all I really have to say. I just hope that Sumeru isn't like Sumeru 3.0 isn't going to be like super small that everyone's going to get content edge alert on like day 5. Anyways, Art, any last words on your side?
So Dendro, we know, does not react with Animo, Geo, or Cryo.
Sag.
Right. And the other reactions, aside from Catalyze, are Burning, Bloom, and then Bloom gets broken down into
more Catalyze
Virgin stuff. And Hyper Bloom, I believe.
Yes.
And these reactions all require Hydro, Dendro, and
Electro, or
another
Electro Pyro,
or at least the Bloom reactions require another character. So up to 3 different characters for a team composition, and I worried that the gauges might not work out in a way that you can swirl anything meaningful.
Yeah.
And I think in general, I think Dendro should be pretty good. I think we'll find a way to break it fairly quickly. I think the new meta might not be strictly better than running what we were already running.
Yeah.
It might be like a side grade, are you saying?
I don't know if I would say side grade. I would say almost a direct downgrade for almost everybody. If like the unit that triggers it has to run a ton of EM, the amount of artifacts that you'll have to farm is going to be like crazy. And you're going to need Dendro cups, you'll need EM, you'll need like triple EM, like these are the types of considerations that people probably don't realize are pretty awful. These are like the most rare artifact pieces that you can get, and you're going to need to farm a whole new set. Right?
That's right, and the new ones won't have that new feature where we can pop them all in for a random assortment of a selected set.
We do have the leyline up, like the extra leyline loot, which is always nice, but I mean, to be honest, I'm worried that the amount of artifact farming that we'll have to do is going to be fucking massive, because it seems like all the Bloom reactions do Dendro damage, so you'll definitely at least need like
just
the Dendro set to reduce
if
Dendro
you're going to
resistance.
include it in your roster. Yeah.
Dendro definitely is going to be very complicated for me, but I think it's definitely going to be like I'm going to be putting the pieces together once I start to get hang around with it. There's a lot of things I want to try out with the Dendro reaction. So I guess people would be. I guess I would have people be excited for that. I guess. Already like super ready for Tainari. So I'm already like getting all the not the welcome. Sorry, the fragile resins, so I can build them up as much as I can on like day 1 and day 2. It's probably not gonna be that hard, but either case, I'm also excited for DMC, which they didn't showcase. And
DMC.
DMC, the Dendro main character. You know me, Chad. You know me with the MC, AMC, EMC, GMC, always playing those characters because I feel like them. I'm ready to test it out for the Dendro version of it.